And I think, probably most of the emotions that people had were, anger, frustration, what could I do? And so actually, I think the opportunity to do something like this was really a relief for a lot of people. They felt that they could help and actually, physically do something to make the situation a little bit better, when I think most people didn't have that opportunity.
So I asked this woman who was calling about her husband what he might be wearing, and she said, he takes the train at 4 a.m. and he gets dressed in the dark, so I never see what he's wearing. And she said, the only thing I know that he is wearing is a gold band. And that really, resonated with me. And I think it's just because we don't really pay attention to those little details, that because we don't think they're important until they are important.
Listening to loved ones on the other end looking for their, or families looking for their loved ones, and just hearing the sadness in their, and the hope in their voice.
The feeling of just wonder and helplessness. It's just me in that box full of papers in the car, and just wondering, are these people alive and are they okay? Will the people that have called into our care center be able to connect with their loved ones again? That was overwhelming.
A woman called looking for her husband, worked at Morgan Stanley, and she was asking, I was getting information, and all of a sudden she starts screaming, and she drops the phone. I can hear she must have had a house full of people, I'm sure, support, and everybody was screaming in the back, and I'm like, hello, because we were told, don't hang up, don't let them end the call, you don't end the call. And I'm like, hello, are you there? Are you, ma'am, are you there? And then somebody else picked up the phone, and it wasn't the same person, and she said, he just walked in the door. That's one of the ones where after you get off the call, you walk away. You go into a room or into the bathroom, and you just start crying, and you just are so thankful for your loved ones,
I will tell you this, my boss and I, at the time, Joan Schaefer, we, every 9/11, we do talk to each other. Typically she'll call me, and, we'll have a discussion about what we went through on that date.
I think we all try to do the best that we can do and try to pitch in where we can. And so I don't think the number of people that volunteered didn't surprise me. I think it was just a tribute to how We Energies is and how we are with our community and volunteering and doing things to help people out. I think that's just what we do.